Today I've got something a little bit different. I did an unboxing video a little while back of the Paul McCartney special edition of the lyrics. Now this is something a little bit different. It's an unboxing of two albums from a shoegaze band from the 1990s. And if you aren't familiar what shoegazing is, it was I guess a type of music that arose in the 90s that was heavily layered guitars, quite loud sounds, had a lot of harmonies. Quite unusual, came and it went, but was very influential. One of the biggest bands of the time was Ride. I really loved Ride at the time. I was in my early 30s then, and it really, touched a nerve. Now, this was ordered back in April, and it's finally arrived here in New Zealand. Took a couple of weeks to get here, but here we are. The box is finally here. Also in here should be a t-shirt, which I also ordered as part of the package. So, without further ado, let's open it up. I'll tell you a little bit about the albums from what I know, and then we'll have a look at the vinyl. So, this arrived quite well packaged from the UK. Hopefully, it survived the journey across the other side of the world. So, you can see here, let's take the packaging out. So there is my Ride Nowhere t-shirt. And on the back, it's got Ride, and then the famous cover from the debut album. So the albums themselves, we'll have a look at that one in a minute. So here we are. This is the debut album by the British shoegaze band Ride. First released on the 15th of October 1990. Rolling Stone called the album a masterpiece, and online magazine Pitchfork called it one of shoegazing's most enduring moments. Beautiful album cover. I always love this album cover, this uncrested wave. A photograph by Warren Bolster. And you can see the original embossing. What I loved about the LP version of this versus the CD, I don't know if you can see that, but the CD had Ride spelt out in block text, in black text, whereas this, you can see maybe you can't, let's see if I can get that a bit closer, you can see it's actually embossed. Anyway, have a look at the back, nothing much to see there, but let's open this up. And I think this is on a coloured blue vinyl. And just very carefully open this without damaging it. Curacao blue, I think it is. I guess to go with the colour of the wave. A hype sticker there. And let's get the album out. The download code. Oh wow, look at that. Beautiful colour. So this album has the 8 tracks? Yeah, the 8 tracks split over 2 sides. This, I'm not sure what it comes in at time-wise. The Going Blank Again is a bit longer. It's split over 2 LPs, I think. But look at that, that's absolutely stunning. And yep, it's not warped, looks in pretty good shape. And get that back in. Alright, I'm going to try and remove this in one piece. Right, not quite what I was expecting. It actually has the hype sticker stuck onto the album cover, which I'm not a big fan of, to be honest. I'd rather it was stuck on the outer plastic. But anyway, that's there, and you can see him a little bit better. The Ride name of the band embossed there, and down the bottom here, you can see that or not, it says Nowhere embossed on the bottom right. Just open up the gatefold, pictures of the band, and let's see what's inside here. Yep, so we've got pictures of the band again, and some thank you text by the look of it. I think that's beautiful. I think that's a really well done reissue. So that's the first album, 1990, Nowhere and Ride, and I look forward to listening to that. Now we go to their second album, which came out a couple of years later on the 9th of March 1992. This is Going Blank Again. Very different artwork, but nevertheless distinctive. Christopher Gunson created this artwork, apparently. You can check him out online, he's got a website. And this album, produced by Alan Moulder and Ride. Alan Moulder, of course, produced a lot of those bands at the time. I remember he worked with Curve, another great band of the era. And this had a number of singles come off it. Remember Leave Them All Behind, which is the title track, the first track on the album, sorry, and Twisterella, which was inspired by a 1963 black and white UK film, kitchen sink drama. This has got 10 tracks on it, and they recorded 25 apparently for the album itself, but whittled it down to 10. So let's just get this open and see what it looks like. I've just noticed that the hype sticker is actually stuck to the outside of the plastic rather than the album cover, which is preferable, I think. Let's just get this open, and I'll save the hype sticker as I always do, and we'll keep that with the album itself. So there we go, Going Blank Again. I love that. This didn't really translate to a CD cover, I have to say. It's often the way with those pieces of artwork that just seem like little postage stamps when you put them on CDs, but they come into their own when you put them on a 12-inch LP or 12-inch single. There you go. So that's the outside. Inside, gatefold, picture of the band from the early 90s. And if we open up, take out, got a lyric sheet there. I remember when I first heard this album, it just blew me away because it was just so loud and intense. It was quite a progression, I think, from their original album Nowhere. Some of the lyrics are a bit strange, I have to say. There's a whole lot of strange topics in here. There's one about learning to drive, another one about dancing, and another one about UFOs. It is strange, but it's amazing. Let's look at the vinyl. Look at that. Beautiful orange with an R and an I. No prizes for guessing what's on the other LP. There you go. A D and an E. Well, I'm really impressed. So you've got, so if we look at the tracks, 2 tracks on the first side, 3 tracks on the second. The third side has 3 tracks and the last side only has 2. So some of these tracks are quite long. I seem to remember Leave Them All Behind clocked in around 6 or 7 minutes. It's pretty intense. Well worth a listen with some headphones. So I'm now going to put these on the record deck, see what they sound like. Thanks for watching. If you do like what you see, please like and subscribe. I will be doing an unboxing video of the Paul McCartney singles box, which is being released in December. Who knows when it will get to New Zealand, probably late December into January. So as soon as I do have that, I will be doing an unboxing of that very exclusive amazing box set. So look forward to that. So please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.